The governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, has dismissed the PNP's election manifesto as shambolic, artificially generated clone of existing government projects. The party offered the blistering assessment in a media briefing at its St. Andrew headquarters on Thursday. Flanked by the finance, education and foreign ministers, the JLP's campaign chairman, Dr. Christopher Tufton, alleged the PNP's manifesto cannot be taken seriously. Siobhan Campbell reports.
Generated in Chatgpt, Government Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says the PNP's manifesto looks like a product of the well-known artificial intelligence application.
And so I asked ChatGPT, I prompted ChatGPT to write an education plan for Jamaica. Did it in ChatGPT 5. And when the results came, which I have here, sounded just like the manifesto. The education section sounded just like that. And for those of you who know, ChatGPT 5, their data was mostly cut off in October 24. So the training data that's used was from them. And so that's why it looked so much like what we've already articulated and what we are doing. So this sounds like something from AI.
Dr. Morris-Dixon says it's clear the PNP, through many of its manifesto promises, is calling on voters to stick with the JLP government. JLP campaign chairman Dr. Christopher Tufton also chided the PNP's manifesto as rushed and poorly put together. He says it represents a desperate opposition.
It clearly seemed to have been a very rushed and hurriedly prepared document, just by way of how it was laid out and the errors that were in the document forces us to conclude that not a lot of thought went into it, and clearly the time that should have been spent that one would expect for an organization that is hoping to provide leadership in the country, that was certainly betrayed based on what we saw presented to the country.
Dr. Tufton says the document contains multiple spelling errors and other inaccuracies. But it was Finance Minister Favour Williams who poured the most scorn on the PNP's Mission Jamaica Love manifesto. Williams demanded answers from the opposition as to how they intended to fund their proposals. She says the PNP's claim it will use discretionary financing is a fiction. Minister Williams attacked the PNP as ignorant of the budgetary process.
I say here we are again on the eve of an election with promises from the PNP that they have not explained how they will fund. We know their history. The PNP are the party that puts more taxes on the people. They are the party that adds more debt to the debt stock. Do not let them anywhere near Jamaica House. They do not understand this country's budget. They do not understand government, and the PNP are not ready to lead.
Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.